welcome to Cinto Orange Corner, and today we are looking at the shiny bootleg from AliExpress. That's right, no markings on it, no 332nd corpse or anything. This is actually plain white. Now I did have a couple of little ganders at it already, and also my fears of it was in place, but we can have a little look. It normally comes in a sort of silver kind of bag. I took that off because it's got all the address on it and stuff, but inside you get a nice sturdy box. I also purchased at the same time, I actually purchased another Stormtrooper bootleg. So let me know in the comments down below what you would like to see this one turned into. I was thinking like the Mimban or the silver one. So I'm trying to recreate all the old kind of phase Stormtroopers into the new form, because obviously the old body looks like trash. So let me know down in the comments down below, or you can actually comment on the post. So inside the box you just get the bubble wrap and you get the actual Stormtrooper figure. So throwing that to the side. Inside is a sealed little bag with a little bit of tape, and you can pull him out, and inside that you get his blaster, which is the same as usual, the DC rifle, and we also get the DC carbine as well. And with this, you actually get a Phase 1 helmet as well. A nice shiny one. And inside, you can actually see the head. It's not removable, unfortunately, but it's stuck in there. But nonetheless, they give you this as well. So it's a little bit more than a normal bootleg. I think these ones, the Phase 1s, normally retail probably about £13 to £14. It always fluctuates. And these were a little bit more, only in pence wise. So looking at the face here, as you can see, it's got like a very grey kind of look to the visor. The actual paintwork on there, and actually the paint finish to the helmet, isn't too bad. And some of the paint applications on there are not too bad for these sort of breathers and stuff. However, looking at it, that helmet, I think if you got this helmet in the showers, I think you get a few laughs, to be honest, because it does look quite small. Now looking at it from an angle, or just looking straight on, I don't think it's too bad. But when you're going to put him on the shelf next to with these guys, the helmet actually looks really small. The helmet looks like it could fit inside this one here. On the inside as well, because obviously it is a removable head, but it's at the peg part here, so you actually have to pop the peg off inside. And as you can see, the moulding in there isn't a face in there, it's all moulded in. It looks like there's a chin, but it's not. It's actually physically just moulded inside that helmet there, unfortunately. So yeah, it is a bit of a bummer. It is a smaller head, but I think the paint applications and all that on there, I'm going to go away in a minute, paint it up to make it look a little bit better, to see what we can actually sort of like what we're dealing with here. But I do think maybe it's the best way to do to get a plain Phase 1 is probably to paint one of the other ones up. Even just getting the helmet from this one, painting it white to add it onto the actual full white body. So yeah, it's just a little quick video. This is what he looks like. The body is exactly the same what we've had before. It's got all the joints and all the articulation there, and it is a little bit loose in the certain areas like the hand, wrists, and in the sort of like butterfly joints and stuff like that. But give me a couple of minutes, I'll go away and I'll paint this up, give it a bit of a gloss, give it a black brow, and we'll see what we're like. been away, done his little cosmetics on there, and do you know what? I think it might be growing on me. The only thing that really screams out to me is OCD. I think as a plain clone, he looks fantastic, looks great. It'd be great in the background on army building, etc. like that. But at the forefront, next to these guys, their helmets looks massive, like to this guy. But this looks more in proportion to me, to the small little pauldrons, to the head. It just looks right, doesn't it? I mean, look at this one there. This is the official, and he looks, that helmet just doesn't look right. It looks massive. And then this is the other bootleg, which was the 322nd, but as a bootleg and then changing to Hauser. And yeah, it just makes the helmets look really, really, really big. So I don't know. I don't know. Obviously, I've got to continue with this one because I've got too many of these guys. And that's my OCD there. And I think this is more based on the old type molds rather than these helmets. So, I don't know. Does helmet size actually matter? Does it? Or is it just the way that you use it? But I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below what you feel. But having a quick little look at him up close, we can do a quick screen grab on the side, what he looked like before, and do a little 5-minute job of a bit of paint applications on there, just bringing all those details into place. So yeah, it's not too bad. It's not as bad as I thought. But at least it comes with a phase 1 clone. So if I'm not 100% sure, I can actually just change it over, and I haven't actually just spent £15 or nothing. I can actually change them over to a phase 1 and put with my Attack of the Clones ones and actually have a plain white. Yeah, right, like that's going to last forever. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me on this one. Yeah, let me know in the comments down below. Is it too big? Is it too small? Well, it's not too big, that's for sure. Anyway, you can subscribe, ding the bell, follow me on Instagram, and I'll see you next time. Take care.